over the last 30 years that I've worked on nuclear issues, and especially in Central Europe, I've come across a lot of instances where it was difficult to get access to information on nuclear issues, or also where the public was not able to surface questions that did not play a role in decisions around nuclear power stations or nuclear waste sites. I think good illustrations of that are the environmental impact assessments that always have to be made if you intend to build a new nuclear power station. And I've been actively participating in environmental impact assessment procedures in Romania, Bulgaria, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Lithuania, so in many countries, but also in the Netherlands. On the basis of those experiences, we have tried to implement the rules that have been given in the Aarhus Convention. Now, the Aarhus Convention is one of the clearest pieces of legislation on this planet. It says very clearly, if people are involved in environmental issues and the environment can be damaged by certain activities, these people involved have a right to receive sufficient information and to be heard so that we get better decisions. So that if we take a decision, for instance, on nuclear power, we take a decision that can be fully justified. Now that's the theory. And the implementation since the ratification of the Aarhus Convention in 1996 is still not very far, especially in the nuclear sector. This is an issue that you can approach very rationally, very clean, cool, but there's also a lot of emotions involved. And for me, there are many emotions involved. Seeing how profit, short-term interests, economic interests get the overhand over the larger well-being of people is something that is for me an emotional thing and a driver to have started Nuclear Transparency Watch together with Ankli and to be active in it. And what I hope from Nuclear Transparency Watch is that we can get the facts and the rationality of the debate back on the table in order indeed to come to decisions around nuclear power that make sense, that are not driven by short-term interests, that take into account next generations, that take into account the environment, and that take into account real people. We can make the difference in Brussels, but also in the countries where our organizations work. For me, that would mean in Poland at the moment, in the Czech Republic and Hungary, where people are talking about the potential for new nuclear power stations, but where we're also struggling with a huge nuclear waste problem and a public that does not have the chance to understand fully what is happening.